Hello friends, welcome back for some more Old World where we're playing as Rome. I gotta be honest, this is the only game I want to be playing right now. I love the other series that I have going on and I'm not going to be stopping them, so don't worry. But man, do I love this game. There's something about it. Now, I think the same addiction from the games that Civilization brings, you know, the one more term feeling, it's in here. I want to hit end year because I can't wait to see what's going to happen next year. After all of the planning that I'm doing this year, this turn, I can't wait to see how that's going to impact next turn. So, what a game. What a game. Okay, that aside, the plans have not changed. We're going to be settling 2 new cities this episode very, very soon. We have some barbarians coming from the Scythians. I've learned that these raids are because the Scythians, this little town here, has too many units in it. So what ends up happening is these units turn into barbarians. It's a nomads, or raiders, I should say. They turn into raiders. This over here we can see says, nope, says Scythians. But if I click here, it says raiders. So raiders emerge from tribal sites which have too many units. That's what I was just saying. Okay, thank you. A random number of the tribe's units are turned into raiders who target a nearby city at war or truce with the tribe. Because we're at war with them, you know, they're going to be targeting us. If we weren't peaceful with them, so even though we have a truce with them, does not mean that these raiders will just won't break off and attack us. Those still happen. However, raiders are always at war with all nations. Tribes in a tribal alliance will never become raiders. Okay, that's good to know. Right, so these raiders, you know, barbarians, same thing. They are targeting us, I believe, because we're at war with them. Although they could have targeted them because they might just have a truce with them. I don't know if they actually have... Oh, we can see here. No, they are at peace with the Hatti, which is over here. So there we go. That answers my question. Didn't think to do that. Yeah, they're furious with us. I get it. I get it. So I'm wondering... I feel like I should send these guys over here to see my scouts, to see if there's anything coming from here too, or if it's just from this one city that, or settlement, or whatever you want to call this, that will spawn these raiders. So I do remember in the previous episode or something, it said that they're going toward Hispalis. So we'll just have to keep an eye on when they're going, where they're going, and maybe we'll see some popping out of here this turn. We're going for a foreign marriage with Babylonia. I think that's a good choice because I don't want to be going to war with them across water. Let's keep our back door safe, or our back wall safe for now. I can't cross water. I don't know if they can. So we'll see about that. Hatti, I think, is at the top of our list. We want to take on the Scythians, and then and also Hatti. Not necessarily in that order, but we'll see. What's going on here? We're going for marriage, which will give us more heirs, I'm hoping. And then Prince Gaius, he can still be an heir to the throne, but he might just be a governor if we end up having a child. So, alright. And year 31. Okay, here come the raiders. Duchess Aurelia is now old enough to be tutored by courtiers. So yep, we'll get to that here in a minute. Maybe, let's put everybody to work here. Queen Dowager Calpurnia the Minister. Oh, she was our queen. This is our mother. Yeah, your mother. Yeah, because now I'm Quintus. So Quintus is now a courtier. Maybe she can just... debauched. Maybe we can put her to work as a tutor. I think we can. Yeah, we can tutor. Maybe we tutor Duchess Servilia. She's the daughter of Duke Remus, who's married to Duchess Consort Marcia. And Aurelia is also a daughter, grandmother, and father who's dead. Let's take a look at that real quickly, actually. Inheritance screen. There it is. Let's take a look at this. This is really what makes this game shine, right? Is the family, the family infighting, the inheritance, the heirs, and the family tree. So Ilia, the two sons here, Romulus and Remus, their wives. She ended up being a pretty terrible wife and then got pretty sick. Yeah, she's slothful. And she's still severely ill, which is... it's not good. Cruel. Oh, great. Yeah, well, she's not that much better, is she? Okay, and then 2 children each. 2 males, 2 females. Okay. Okay. We don't have any laws available yet. What's this? The timeline. Alright. Yeah, so we can export a gift. Wow. GIF. So we can see the growth of... maybe we might go a little bit faster. The growth of Rome. Yep. Okay. This is all the cities, their production, the governors, which shows, you know, require stronghold, garrison, or citadel to get a governor, which families own them, their religions, populations, a lot of good stuff here. I need to come here a bit more often, I think. And then we can see the production of each. Nice. The record screen, I'm not going to look too deep into all of this, but our military score, it would be nice to see there our opponents too. But I guess it makes sense we don't know. Maybe we shouldn't know. And I wonder, actually, if we had a spy, would we be able to see these? I hope so, you know? I really hope so. When we have a spy master, I wonder if we're able to see some of that information. And then music. Okay. So, unexpected connections. What else did I want to do? I guess let's see what comes from these things. Unexpected personal connections have opened up a direct channel to the leaders of Babylonia and Hatti. Not Haiti. The court seeks to improve relations with both nations. So we can choose to send food to Babylonia. We have more food than we... Now we have more civics. And we make civics faster, though. I say let's improve relations with Babylonia. Let's try to be very friendly with Babylonia for some reason. Why not? Nebuchadnezzar the Strong owes favor. Okay. So let's see here. How do they feel about us? Babylonian opinion, upset. Cautious. Huh, okay. That didn't seem to help at all. No, not at all. Okay. What's next? Foreign marriage. So if we get married, then they'll start liking us. It'll still keep them upset, though, because it'll only give us 40 opinion. So the dowry from this will be 20 gold versus 100 gold. Well, there we go. Though she's a schemer, good for agent or spy master. Compassionate. A wisdom of 4. Huh. I feel like it's giving me too much information now. But maybe it's not showing enough information. This one says upset, though. Upset at who? So she's already upset with us? Yeah, well, let's not choose her then, right? An orator. Let's go for this. That will help keep ties a little bit stronger with Babylonia. Again, more for story than anything else, than strategy. We've got a whole sea between us. I don't think we have much to worry about with them at the moment. But, you know, if they do start building ships, we don't want to be their target. Let's try to be friendly with them. An incident in the Tactics Academy requires your attention. Prince Gaius instigated a physical confrontation with one of the drill masters, breaking the man's nose and knocking out several teeth. The military instructors seek restitution for this insult to their honor. You must pay for Gaius to continue his training. Okay. We've got a lot of money. That's like a year's worth of money. And then he does become fierce anyway. And we've increased our influence, which is pretty nice. I wanted to see... So, yeah, influence is 60 now. He's the heir. And influenced by us because we threw money at him. Time passes quickly. Duchess Aurelia is growing up fast and eager to learn. Right? So let's, before I forget again, let's put our courtiers to work with tutoring our heirs. We don't have a philosophy student or a politics student. Let's go for... Honestly, we don't have anybody going with philosophy at this time. So let's go with philosophy now. Sure. And I'd like to spend some orders over here, but I feel like this is a very necessary thing to do. Now, do we want to take the northern or southern? Let's take more land than sea, I think, right? And do we want to found a city for the champions? I want to say that this one would be good for the champions, right? Claudius landowners already have 2 cities, so maybe Valerius, the patrons. So we can hurry projects. That's not necessarily something I'm excited about. The specialist, and then 2... I don't really know if Valerius is a very exciting option either, but I think we should probably give them this city. We're about to found this city too. Let's check out the other option here. I think this was the one I wanted to go for. Yep. So let's move into here. And yeah, what's the consensus here now? Do we want to give Claudius the next place? We have goats, which are going to be pastures. This is going to be a mine. That's going to be not crops, but something else. More goats down there. Is there something for that? Crops? Yeah. Not crops. Maybe we give this to Valerius. Where are they connected? Or they're over here, right? That's Claudius. That's also Claudius. Which would be this. This one's also Claudius. So if I give them these three, if we make them angry, I wonder, my assumption is that they split. And there's a civil war, and I don't want that to split. So I feel like maybe we should plan for the future here. Not give this to Claudius, right? Let's give this one to Valerius. Okay. So these two are Valerius. Maybe what I should do is give this one to the champions then. To kind of make everybody happy. Now, are these going to be crops? This is a crop resource. Okay, well there we go. Is that going to make them... Okay, let's give that to them. They're cautious with us. What does that mean for our other family member here? Yeah, they love us. Valerius loves us. Claudius is pretty happy. Fabius, they're cautious now. That's fine, because we're going to found a city for them right there. Perfect. Okay. Phew. Now we have to pick out two things. We only have 8 orders. We have to... We desperately need more orders. So more legitimacy would be good. Okay. If we can take these down without using a lot of orders, that would be good. I'm not seeing anything popping out over here, but... I don't want to use my orders over here either. Huh. I think I'll let them go then. And you will be able to kill them, so let's do that. That's good. 4 orders left. This is another thing I'm really loving about this game. The order system is just well done. It just kind of sucks when you don't have many. You guys are good. All of this is good. You guys can hang out back there, sure. And I'd like to put one of them to work at least. Maybe we'll do... What's going on with you? You're upset. Oh, because we're different. He's a schemer and we are a judge. Interesting. So that's another reason why you don't like us. Yeah, that's the only reason you don't like us. Interesting. I say let's put Sempronia the Bold to tutor Prince Gaius still? Let's do that for Gaius. And then let's put Queen Dowager Calpurnia to tutor one of the girls here, either Duchess Servilia or Aurelia. The better chances are for charisma, but I don't think it really matters for either of them. We can just figure out what to do with them later. Let's go with Servilia. A good, somewhat good chance for discipline. We're already going for discipline, apparently, so. Oof. That's all of it. That's all of our orders this year. We are desperate. I mean, we can purchase, that's the thing. We can purchase these with training, 100 training each for a for one order. That gets pretty expensive pretty quickly though. Okay, you guys are all done. You're done as well. And adding a general doesn't actually change that. So maybe we put Aulus, the minister, in charge of one of these. Is he... For some reason he can't be one for them though. Yeah. Okay, well I guess we also need a we also need an order for that. Alright, next. What did you just build? Oh, nothing. This is one of our new cities. I think we might want to hold a festival early on. We could go for a worker, but that's just going to take up a lot more orders. But it might be a good idea. Something else that I learned here, I think that I learned, is it takes... Does it take longer? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Because we're building in a city that is not under the same family as the builder, it takes one more year to finish that. So we need to keep an eye on that. These builders should stay within their own boundaries. So this builder should be working between these two. We don't have any... Oh no, that's what we have the most of, are the... I'm going to call these the square builders, but they are for Valerius family. So this builder is going to build at a good rate within Roma, but they are taking a bit longer for Caledonium. And I was thinking that they're... Okay, maybe it's you. Yeah, there it is. So you gain more offense and defense if you are fighting within the boundaries of the same family as well. So a lot of stuff to think about, man, and that is just all of the complexity adds to why I like this game even more and more. Okay, let's try and speed up this year and try and do something here. I think we're gonna need... We don't need any more builders because we have 3 of these square builders or Valerius builders. Let's take a festival. That's going to give us 1 culture per year, and it's going to help with growth and with the discontent. I might do that for over here too, because I don't have anything to build, and this is, as I said before, I'm really desperate to finding some technologies that give us some civic projects we can build. What are we producing the most? Mostly training. I'd be okay with bringing in another slinger or warrior. Let's bring in another slinger, I think. Now to Hispalis. Let's go for a miner. We have 3 choices here. This one, or this one. Yeah, I don't think it really matters. Let's go that way. It's going to be done in 2 years. Next turn. Okay. Oh, she died. Our mother. So our mother died while she was tutoring too. That's unfortunate. I just threw away 2 orders. Okay, Prince Gaius the Fierce, who is 18. Look how old he looks at the age of 18. He's now the head of the Valerius family. I'm cool with that. The court mourns. Today we grieve the death of Queen Consort Calpurnia, a member of the Roman court. Her spirit will be venerated, and her deeds will be remembered. 20 experience for that. Quintus is you. Okay. So we can gain some more charisma, courage, or just increase our discipline by 1. I think we should give him some courage. Make him more well-rounded. I think that sounds good. Tactics studies. Now that Prince Gaius the Fierce has completed his study of tactics, how shall he contribute to the court? So we can make him a hero or a commander. These would be the archetypes again. I think I saw, yeah, that's a commander right there. And I don't know what hero is, so let's take that. A courageous and inspiring folk icon? I don't know. I'd really like to make him a... Yeah, let's go for hero. He becomes a hero, a general, or an agent. That is so... I didn't want any of those. Because I wanted him to become a general. Sorry, a governor. Man. That's really unfortunate. Alright, rumor has it that, for better or worse, Duchess Aurelia is showing signs... Okay. Yeah, well, this is a bad thing. Bloodthirsty, that's not too bad, I guess. Gonna be a good general, but I'm not sure if she's gonna become a general. I guess maybe she should become a general now, shouldn't she? 13 orders. And now we have 2 idle workers. And we also have this. I say we bring these guys down. But I'd really like to do as few as possible. And I'd like to be healing too. Alright, battlefield promotion. Under the brave leadership of General Gen Nonus, the hero, and our warrior has shown exemplary courage on the battlefield. Grant the warrior extra experience. Hold a celebration. Can't afford. Oh, we're going to throw something for him. We could hold a celebration in Ravenna for him. Ravenna gains a triumph. Permanent +2 training per turn. Ravenna. That's not really what I'm looking for in Ravenna, but... Oh, because we're training already. Alright, I mean, we're at 12 training now, but... Sweet! We've got a triumph. Where is it shown? Is it shown here? There it is. So base, because we're Rome, and triumph. That's cool. That is cool. I'll come back for healing you, but I want to make sure that our guys are working hard. Maybe we go for some camps. Do we want to send them down to here now? Where's the other one? Alright, you're up there, so maybe I send you down here. We could put a quarry there. I like the sound of that. That would help with... let's see here. It outputs 9 stone per year, but if we bring in a stone cutter, that's going to increase the local civics and the global science. Or we could... Yeah, you know, let's go down here. Let's first put a a quarry there, I think, is a good choice. We can also put a quarry here, but let's start here first since we can reach it, and then we'll do that one after probably. All right. What do you want? The Great Ziggurat. Interesting. 4 culture per year, 2 victory points. That's going to cost all of our stone plus some. That's almost all of our money too, so I can't do that. Cannot be replaced, blah blah blah. Global 20 civics per year in all cities, minus 20% improvement costs. I mean, that sounds cool, but I'm not going to spend all of our money on that. For more food, food would be a good thing too. We could also go for another mine. Let's go for food. We'll continue the food. Okay, we have 2 left now. Okay. We could put him to work. But I'm thinking of doing this instead. Let's heal. And I want to get you moving a little bit. I just want to see what else is out here. I don't know if it's worth spending orders just to run over there though. Promotions maybe. Yeah, let's get strike on him. Amphibious and strike. There. End the year. Oh, this is going to be a big one. Ascrivium, I assume, is right here. Reports of tribal raid from Scythian outpost near Ascrivium. Okay. Duke Remus, your uncle has proven his good sense and insight, gained 1 more wisdom. That's awesome. Spurus the Bitter is dead. Don't know who that is. Prince Gaius the Fierce is Roman pagan, and so is Oligarch Lucilla of Camaludunum. Alright. Alright, we've finished aristocracy, or aristocracy, and I think we can. Let's take a look real quick. We want Constitution. Let's go up to here. Ah, it's not one of these. Okay. Over here. So we can see there's some choices that will make Fabius and Valerius families happy. Happier if we choose this epics. Tyranny. Centralization. 10 civics per year. And the capital city will gain 20% science. Legalism opinion plus 20. Or vassalage, 50% decrease to unit consumption. Ooh. And then the writer's opinion. Ooh. More science and civics. I mean, 10 civics per year really doesn't... That doesn't sound intriguing. And then at the moment it's only 2. But this one seems pretty interesting for the reason of... Well, okay, it cost 400 to 400 civics for each of these laws. So centralization would increase our civics output. So we would eventually be getting one of these for free. I don't know if that's really, maybe twice over the game of 200 turns. Yeah, I don't know if that's really worth it. But the science, though. Unit consumption. Let's go for vassalage. Unit consumption sounds good because we will eventually have a really big army. Let's see how much that increases here. So units here says -9 for food, -4 for iron, and 2 for stone. That's not really a lot, so we'd be gaining a stone, 2 iron, and 4.5. That doesn't sound very exciting either, does it? I don't see anything here about units. I think eventually these you'll be spending some wood on units. Okay, let's go centralization. Our capital city, Roma, will have 20% science. At the moment, it's only 1.8. Yeah, let's go for centralization. All right. Set in stone, apparently. But in Roma, we have 10.3. And that includes the 20% from centralization. So if we just keep pushing for more science, that's going to help out quite a bit. Master Acolyte would be good because that's another 3 science per year. Alright, alright. And even more... Ooh, okay, okay. I'm liking where this is going. Because I don't want to build anything else there. So 5 more years, let's get a Master Acolyte. Or we could have gone with Farmer. Why can't we take Farmer? Oh, it costs a citizen, so we can't do that yet. This one does not. It just replaces the Apprentice Acolyte and it costs food. Okay, so we'll definitely do that. Hispalis. That was quick. An Apprentice Poet. Where would that be going? Into the... Is that an Odeon? Or we could go for another Miner. Let's take this then. Apprentice Poet. 2 more science and 3 more culture. Nice. Yeah, let's keep pumping on those 2 things. Culture and science. I think they will eventually go toward that. They should, right? No, not really. But more civics would be helpful too. Yeah, okay. Anyway. See what you're going to do. Maybe we grab some more nets out here for food or for money. I was thinking of putting it says to put a farm here, but I'd like to put it's not available to us. We can build a garrison now. 6 years. The problem is we don't have any Fabius workers. But what are you building? An Odeon. So I'd love to put a garrison in here, honestly. I was thinking of something that we don't have. A granary. That's what I was thinking about because it's 60% adjacent for farms. We can't build those yet. I'm gonna undo just to take back that order. But I like the idea of building a garrison. It's gonna take 5 years plus 1 because it's a different family. We're gonna have to just kind of take that for now until we bring in some workers for the Fabius family. Now, why do we want to put the garrison in this hex? I don't think it really matters, so let's do that. Garrison +5 orders, or plus 0.5 orders per turn, -2, and then 20 defense strength, but it will also enable the city governor, and then we can build a stronghold later. So let's bring this in. We have 11 orders left. Alright. Pasture. There's the granary. A barracks. This rally troops is just a way of... It says troops rallied. It doesn't really give a good explanation. This is one of the few times that does not give a good explanation, but it just gives us a bunch of training. Lumber mill. I would love to grab a lumber mill. The treasury... No, we're going to... Yeah, let's take administration. It's only going to take 2 years. And then we'll be able to build treasuries, which is going to help quite a bit. With money, that is. But it will give us something to do inside of our cities. And it's only going to take 2 years, so let's take that. Alright. This is the Escrivium. Reports of tribal raid of the Scythian outpost near Escrivium. So it's either going to be this one or this one. Let's take a look. There it is. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is head into this forest. There's 2 units right there. I don't know if one went around the corner. I'm going to assume there's just going to be 2. I think we can do pretty good work with just that. Otherwise, let's maybe try and take them on. And I'd want to be getting another settler very quickly. Well, let's heal. I'm gonna put you to work as a tutor for Duchess Aurelia. Quintus, we can hold a court. A divorce? No. Is there somebody that we'd like to talk to or influence, that is? I think you're already... Yeah, you're already influenced. Otherwise, that'd be a good one to go for. Yeah, nobody's like... Oh, here we go. Governor Queso of Roma. Are you? You are not. Influenced. Let's do it. I like it. That will put him over 100, so that he will have increased output. I guess he doesn't have any output. Does he influence the output at all? Yeah, okay, he does. For some reason it doesn't show it from here, though. Typically when you click on somebody, it shows what their output is, if they contribute. But from here we can see that he's a governor, so he's putting in 1.4 civics toward the city. That would be local. And then 14.4 gold. He's intelligent, so he's also inputting some science. Nice. Okay. 3 more orders. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring you over here. So I have some extra help in Escrivium. You guys, you'll be able to do most of the work. I'm not too worried about that incoming. Ludus. Servilia's tutors come before you, contrite and stammering apologies. Who's your tutor? Her tutor was my mother. but she's died. Before their morning tutorial, Suvilia and her friends evaded the doddering old men and went down into the city, chancing upon a public ludus where young children are educated in reading, writing, arithmetic, and poetry. Watching for a time, Suvilia was struck by the poor quality of the instruction. She now believes that standardizing mass education in the city might improve the learning of the lower classes. Really? Strange. So we can do that. It is a large but important investment. It's good that Servilia has a close group of friends. Just there, little Servilia. Or her time would be better spent focusing on her own studies. I think she's onto something. That's a lot of money, though. That is a lot of money. But that's 5 years worth, and maybe we get something interesting out of it. And before I click on it, you can click on these things, and it brings up the internet. And it goes right to the wiki page where it shows, what is this page? Education in Ancient Rome. And it shows Ludus. Rome, as a republic or an empire, never formally instituted a state-sponsored form of elementary education. Yada, yada, yada. It's pretty cool. I think that's a really interesting thing to put you in the location. Now, not all of them are, but some of these are historic events or historical things. And if this icon is here, you can click on it and learn something new. Maybe. Let's spend the money. I think she's onto something. Improved education in Roma. That's a permanent 1 science per year. That's perfect. That goes really well with our appoint. Ooh, ambassador. Right. Yeah, I'll do that on myself. During a discussion about how to deal with Hati, you make it clear that you wish someone would rid you of the turbulent Tudhalia. Unexpectedly, everyone is in agreement, and soon practical matters are being hammered out. The only question which remains is, should we focus on stealth or speed? Stealth. Stealth, right? The sooner he's dead, the better. Let's try to remain undetected. I spoke in haste, say no more about this. We can go for that. Maybe we can end his life a bit earlier. Okay, end the year. Here they come. Semproni the Bold. Yeah, that's a courtier. Has tutored, improving his discipline. That is... Tutored who? Prince Gaius. There it is. Okay. Good. And now our grandmother has... Oh, man. What a bad time in the family of Romulus and Remus. Ah, so we just picked up a new worker for the Fabius family. I wonder if I'm able to cancel... Oh no, all progress will be lost. I was wondering if I can cancel it and then just put you back to work, but that's not a good idea. But this would be for Camalodunum. And that's it for now until we found a new city for the Fabius family. But it's good that we do have a new builder for them. That is a good thing. We can go put a farm over here. They are suggesting a mine there. I think a mine would be better on the hill. And it even says 8 if I put it up there. Shrine to Venus. Adjacent pastures. Definitely not here. And a theater if we have a culture of developing. or a hamlet. Well, let's go down here. We'll throw some nets in. We've got 3 years. Yep. Where's the other one? Right there. I say we get you out of there quickly so that we can put you to work in your own territory. I like the idea of this. Salt. That's the fastest route, huh? Okay. Is that going to... It's just going to give us money, isn't it? Maybe we go here to grab some more food. Let's go here. Yeah, that's suggesting the camp. I'm cool with that. Where's Vulcan? +1 per year, 1 training per adjacent lumber mill. Interesting. This might be another good one to put into either Camalodunum or hold off for this place. But because we could put some lumber mills out. Yeah. Let's go camp. Whoops. Camp. There we go. And that means we're out of trees, out of wood, out of lumber. And they're taking their time, aren't they? So I don't think we really have to worry about them. I'd love to go to war with them, but I need to make more... Huh. I mean, we have 8 more orders left. This will be done in a year. A settler is going to take 10 years, though. 6 years. And 8 years. Wow. Maybe this festival will help with that? I don't know. I don't think so. We need some more growth here. In 6 years. I think what I'm going to do is let's switch this up a little bit. Let's go for settler first, and then we'll hit up the... that gets loud. Then we'll hit up the... what is it? The acolyte. That way we can put down another city, because I want to take this city pretty quickly, too. I'm starting to feel the space. We have too much space. So next time I think if I have a map for 5, then I put 5 players in the game next time. Maybe we go for acolyte again here. A fisher. Let's go poet. And that. I think I want to spend an order. Nah, let's keep you as is. Let's spend some orders just coming down here. Maybe we'll fight them. Maybe we won't. But I'm thinking it would be good to keep fighting anyway. Now we have 2 more. Let's put Sempronia the Bold back to work again. Tutor Sevilla. Sure. Sure. And finally, before I forget, oh, it's going to cost It's going to cost 2 orders to do this, but I think it's going to be better to do this. Let's undo that so that I can get an ambassador. I think the ambassador is going to be a better option here. Maybe, actually, only going to be opinions here. We've got... Is there anything good from being an ambassador? So, I mean, Sempronia would be... Looks like a good one. The problem is that I kind of want to use her more as a tutor still. So then, Hostess of Rome does sound like a pretty good one. The religion opinion, that's going to be right there, so we'll get -10 for that. But 30 opinion, I think that's good. Alright, choose this. Now let's see how that impacts them. Yeah, our ambassador adds +30 to it. Okay. Even in Hati. Alright. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. I don't know how many turns I actually went this year, or this episode. But I'm feeling, I definitely feel like it's too spread out now. If there was another civilization down here, maybe that would help me rethink about the size of the map. I don't know where the edge of the map is. Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm understanding the game more and more. There's just these little things like, hey, these guys are working in their territory, so they're helping out more. They are better at defending their own cities, which all this makes sense, right? These guys are going to be better at defending out here, but of course we don't have any reason to be defending out there yet. We will, once we take this and plop a city there, we'll be able to defend this. We'll probably just end up going to war with Hati at that point, so that we have something fun to do. I feel like this episode, yeah, we settled a couple more cities. We are one more turn away from administration, which is going to give us a treasury and the granary. Let's take a look at that really quickly, and then we'll jump out of here. So administration, then we'll have rhetoric, so we can go for epics or exploration after that. Then we can start building the forum, which is a good thing. The forum is going to increase our local civics, which then allows us to build at a faster rate. We can be holding bread and games at faster rates as well. Any civics projects, you know. And then epics and exploration. Yeah, and then this is something else. No extra unit consumption when outside of borders. So the warrior, slinger, warrior. So at this time, I guess the potential outside consumption is that. I guess that's what we're paying right now, isn't it? For those units, is that what it is? Everybody else seems to be inside of borders, so I think that's what's going on. These 3 units. Yeah, slinger, warrior, and warrior from 2 different families. So they are increased, again, like more complications, more complexity, and I'm digging it. I really like the level of complexity. And I like that I'm learning something every episode too. So anyway, that's enough. As you can tell, I'm excited about this game. I'm really enjoying it, and I could talk for hours. But that'll do it for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode and you're enjoying the series. You can let me know, of course, by leaving a like or a comment. And if you're feeling extra generous, you can follow the link below to buy me a coffee, which would fuel me for creating more content like this for you. And with that, thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you next time.